Oh, come on. We can go in for just a few minutes and we'll be just fine.
Nay, I shan't enter this party as we are currently in a plague. Besides, there be drugs and vapes in there, and I shall not partake.
We can just wear our masks. +3 against viral beholders.
I do not believe you are going to wear your mask the whole time that you're in there. You can't go 5 minutes without hitting your magical pipe.
Tally ho.
Take -5 modifier for your magical pipe.
What did I tell you?
Hi, are you here for the book swap? Well, that's wonderful. If you want to leave a book or take a book, maybe sit, read, and relax, it's all free here. Well, I mean, if you're feeling adventurous, we do have our blind date with a book selection, so you could try out something that you might not have considered.
Book swap. Whether you want to give books, take books, sit, read, relax, or all of the above, it's always free. The book swap is located on the 6th floor Promenade Alcove.
Please don't come to CONvergence if you're sick. And for sake, cover it when you cough or sneeze. Please wash your hands. Con crud is no joke for some of us. Please do not touch foodstuffs with your bare hands or feet. Do you want ghosts? This is how you get ghosts.
How you doing, little consumers? I just wanted to take a minute to thank each and every one of you little walking money bags for helping me keep my dying industry alive. You see, sometime within the last, I don't know, decade or so, smoking became less cool. Can you believe that? I couldn't.
I was pretty sure I was going to have to start selling used cars. Or timeshares or something. But then, our scientists came up with something that saved our bacon.
Vaping. I mean, it's gotta be healthier, right? It ain't smoke, it's just steam or something. And don't you love that you can get your vape juices and all the flavors of candy that you loved as a kid? On top of that, when you vape ain't no one can tell you when you get to use it or not. It'll drive your parents nuts. You're not supposed to do it, so doing it makes you cool. If James Dean was alive, he'd vape. So, let me give yous all the TRDL. I'm making money off of you wanting to be cool. So thanks for that.
Hi there, all you very nearly adults. I want to thank you for your positive responses to the advertising that was, okay, I admit it, between you and me, it was pointed right at you. I get to see so many of these, what do you call them, tiki-talks? You do all this. Give us money, free advertising, set yourselves up to be stuck on us forever. I love your support so much because it's so selfless. I mean, come on. You know, right? I don't care one bit about you. Enjoy our products.
Hey, Jim. How's it going?
Oh, hey, Greg. How are you?
I'm okay. What's going on? The lines won't move?
No, I'm waiting to pick up my registration, and I think they just don't have very many volunteers right now.
Really? They're low on volunteers?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I got a couple hours free later. Do you think they'd let me volunteer?
Oh, yeah. Boy, they'd let just about anybody volunteer. It would be really helpful if you could do that.
Okay. Well, how do I sign up?
Oh, you just got to go up to volunteers, or you can probably just talk to one of the department heads right here, ask them if they need help, and they'll find a spot for you, I'm sure.
Well, maybe I'll talk to somebody to help with registration. I got a couple 3 hours later.
That's great. That would be really helpful.
All right. Well, maybe I'll see you later.
Sounds good.
All right.
Finger gun!
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming to Crayon's Corner. Hopefully you have a lot of fun coloring and picking out books for me to read to you. The first book that was picked today is called Shark in the Park. And Shark in the Park was written by Leslie Sims, adapted from a story by Phil Roxby Cox, and illustrated by Stephen Cartwright. Pups in the park. He sees a shark. Look out! A shark! A shark! Pup barks. Pup finds fat cat. There's no mistake. I saw a shark. It's in the lake. Do you think he really saw a shark? Good morning.
Good morning.
Pull up a spot. There's some color pages and crayons on the table, and a tray on the table behind if that's easier for coloring. It has a sharp and pointy fin. A fin, mocks Fat Cat with a grin. Big Pig is camping in the park. She's lighting a fire. Oh, what a spark! Big Pig, I've seen a shark, Pup barks. Pig laughs. You don't see sharks in parks. It's a new book and my fingers are sticking. Hen's pens are making zigzag marks. You won't believe this, Hen, Pup barks. I've seen a shark. It has a fin and a great big teeth in a scary grin. What do you think? We're still taking bets. You think it's a real shark? No? Sam Sheep's asleep where it's warm and dark. Wake up! A shark is in the park. Fat Cat grins. You silly pup. And Big Pig grunts. He's made it up. A shark, clucks Hen. That's quite a bite. Sam Sheep still sleeps. He thinks it's night. I saw a shark, as clear as day, barks Pup. I'll show you. Come this way. Pup takes them all to see the lake. Hello, I'm swimming, calls Jake Snake. He jumps up with a splashy spring. The shark is Jake Snake's rubber ring. Oh dear, says Pup. I'm a silly thing. So you were right, it wasn't a real shark. The end. What do you think? Did you like that one? Would you like to pick a book for me to read now? Okay. This one is written by Peter Yarrow, Lenny Lipton, with paintings by Eric Poy-Barrett, I can't say the name, and paper engineering by Bruce Foster. It's a pop-up book. This is Puff the Magic Dragon. And yes, feel free to sing. Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Little Jackie Paper loved that rascal Puff and brought him strings and sealing wax and other fancy stuff. I'm gonna have to take it this way so I can see it. Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in the land called Honolulu. Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Together, I'm going to change it this way, sorry guys. Together they would travel on, wow, okay. Together they would travel on a boat with billowed sail. Jackie kept a lookout propped on Puff's gigantic tail. Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Ooh, sorry. A dragon lives forever, but not so little girls and boys. Painted wings and giant's rings make way for other toys. One gray night it happened, Jackie Paper came no more, and Puff, that mighty dragon, he ceased his fearless roar. His head was bent in sorrow, green scales fell like rain. Puff no longer went to play along the cherry lane. Without his lifelong friend, Puff could not be brave, so Puff, that mighty dragon, sadly slipped into his cave. Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. That was fun. And if you like that story, later tell your parents to pull it up and you can hear the music. Hi, welcome. All right, so we have color pages available and crayons, and there's a tray if it's easier. And would our new young guest like to come pick out a book to be read? Okay. All right, this is Ultimate Spider-Man Go Spidey. And this book does not credit the author or the artist doing the illustrations. All right. Since joining Nick Fury's super spy agency, S.H.I.E.L.D., Spider-Man has been outfitted with sleek new tech and gadgets. With a wrist communicator, Spidey can be in constant contact from anywhere in the city. Holographic targeting web shooters are high-powered blasters that stay hidden until Spidey needs them. With a flick of the wrist comes web nets, web parachutes, and web missiles. Spidey's sleek, swift supercycle can zip him through the city faster than ever. It can shoot webbing, climb buildings, and ride a web line at top speed. That's pretty cool, huh? Being the ultimate Spider-Man means having the ultimate tech. Thanks to Nick Fury and S.H.I.E.L.D., Spidey is equipped for any mission. The end of that one. All right. Miss Pikachu, would you like to pick the next book? Thank you. So this is titled Mr. Brown Can Moo. Can you? It's by Dr. Seuss. Oh, the wonderful things Mr. Brown can do. He can go like a cow. He can go moo, moo. Mr. Brown can do it. How about you? Can you guys say moo? Moo, moo. Gonna moo? Nope? Okay. He can go like a cork. Pop, 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 pop. He can go like horse feet. Clop, clop, clop. He can go eek, eek, like a squeaky shoe. He can go like a rooster. Cock-a-doodle-doo. He can go like an owl. Hoo, 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 hoo. Eek, eek, cock-a-doodle-doo. Hoo, hoo, hoo. How about you? Can anybody cock-a-doodle-doo like a rooster? Nice. He can go like the rain. Dibble, 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 dop. Dibble, dibble, double, dibble, dop, dop, dop. Mr. Brown can whisper. Very soft, very high, like the soft, soft whisper of a butterfly. Maybe you can too. I think you ought to try. Do you know how to whisper? Nice. He can go like a horn. Blurp, 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 blurp. Like a big cat drinking. Slurp, slurp, slurp. Do you make a slurping sound when you drink? No? He can go like a clock. He can Tick. He can tock. He can go like a hand on a door. Knock, knock. Tick, tock. Tick, tock. Knock, knock, knock. Oh, the wonderful things Mr. Brown can do. Blurp, blurp, slurp, slurp, cock-a-doodle-doo. Knock, 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 and hoo, hoo, hoo. He can even sizzle, sizzle. He can do that too, like an egg in a frying pan. How about you? You guys make the sizzle sound? Nice, well done. Mr. Brown is smart as they come. He can do a hippopotamus chewing gum. Grum, 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 grum. Do you guys like to chew gum? Not yet? Mr. Brown is so smart, he can even do this. He can even make a noise like a goldfish kiss. Boom, boom, boom. Mr. Brown is a wonder. Boom, boom, boom. Mr. Brown makes thunder. He makes lightning. Splat, splat, splat. And it's very, very hard to make a noise like that. Oh, the wonderful things Mr. Brown can do. Moo, moo, buzz, buzz, pop, pop, pop. Eek, eek, hoo, hoo. Clop, clop, clop. Dribble, dribble, dop, dop. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Grum, 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 grum. Choo, choo, choo. Boom, boom. Splat, splat. Tick, tick, tock. Sizzle, sizzle. Blurp, blurp. Knock, knock, knock. A slurp and a whisper and a fish kiss too. Mr. Brown can do it. How about you? The end. That was kind of fun. Who would like to pick up the next one? Okay, that's a good one. This is by Eileen Crisolo, and it's 5 Little Monkeys Jumping on the Bed. Please do not try this at home. You are not a little monkey, no matter what your parents say. It was bedtime, so 5 little monkeys took a bath. 5 little monkeys put on their pajamas. 5 little monkeys brushed their teeth. 5 little monkeys said goodnight to their mama. Then 5 little monkeys jumped on the bed.
What?
Yeah, they shouldn't be doing that, right?
Yeah, sleep in bed.
Exactly. You know what happened? One fell off and bumped his head. The mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, What do you think he said?
No more monkeys jumping on the bed.
No more monkeys jumping on the bed. You are right. So 4 little monkeys jumped on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. The mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, say it. Right. Good job. So 3 little monkeys jumped on the bed. And of course, one fell off and bumped his head.
No more monkeys jumping on the bed.
Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. Good job. So 2 little monkeys jumped on the bed. One fell off, bumped his head. The mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. That's right. So that leaves 1 little monkey. 1 little monkey jumped on the bed, and she fell off and bumped her head. So the mama called the doctor, and the doctor said,
no more monkeys jumping on the bed.
no more monkeys jumping on the bed. So 5 little monkeys fell fast asleep. Thank goodness, said the mama. Now I can go to bed. Yay, the end. Miss Pikachu, are you interested in picking another book? How's the coloring going? Thank you. All right, let's see what you're coloring. Ooh, nice job. You too, I like it. All right, this book is called Are You My Mother by P.D. Eastman. It is also from the Dr. Seuss family of books. A mother bird sat on her egg. I must get something for my baby bird to eat, she said. I will be right back. So away she went. The egg jumped. It jumped and jumped and jumped. Out came the baby bird. Where is my mother? He said. He looked for her. He looked up. He did not see her. He looked down. He did not see her. I will go and look for her, he said. So away he went. Down out of the tree he went. Down, down, down. It was a long way down. The baby bird could not fly. He could not fly, but he could walk. Now I will go and find my mother, he said. He did not know what his mother looked like. He went right by her. He did not see her. She was trying to get him something to eat. He came to a kitten. "Are you my mother?" he said to the kitten. The kitten just looked and looked. It did not say a thing. The kitten was not his mother, so he went on. Then he came to a hen. "Are you my mother?" he said to the hen. "No," said the hen. The kitten was not his mother. The hen was not his mother. So the baby bird went on. "I have to find my mother," he said. "But where? Where is she? Where could she be?" Then he came to a dog. "Are you my mother?" he said to the dog. "I am not your mother. I am a dog," said the dog. The kitten was not his mother. The hen was not his mother. The dog was not his mother. So the baby bird went on. Now he came to a cow. "Are you my mother?" he said to the cow. "How could I be your mother?" said the cow. "I am a cow." The kitten and the hen were not his mother. The dog and the cow were not his mother. Did he have a mother? "I did have a mother," said the baby bird. "I know I did. I have to find her. I will. I will." Now the baby bird did not walk. He ran. Then he saw a car. Could that old thing be his mother? No, it could not. The baby bird did not stop. He ran on and on. Now he looked way, way down. He saw a boat. "There she is," said the baby bird. He called to the boat, but the boat did not stop. It went on and on. He looked way, way up. He saw a big plane. "Here I am, Mother," he called out. But the plane did not stop. The plane went on. Just then, the baby bird saw a big thing. This must be his mother. "There she is," he said. "There is my mother." He ran right up to it. "Mother, Mother, here I am, Mother," he said to the big thing. Do you think that's his mother? No? But the big thing just said, snort. Oh, you are not my mother, said the baby bird. You are a snort. I have to get out of here. But the baby bird could not get away. The snort went up. It went way, way up, and up, up, up with the baby bird. But now, where was the snort going? Oh, 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 what is this snort going to do to me? Get me out of here. Just then, the snort came to a stop. Where am I? Said the baby bird. I want to go home. I want my mother. Think he's going to find her? Yeah? Then something happened. The snort put that baby bird right back in the tree. The baby bird was home. Yay, right? Just then, the mother bird came back to the tree. Do you know who I am? She said to her baby. Yes, I know who you are, said the baby bird. You are not a kitten. You are not a hen. You are not a dog. You are not a cow. You are not a boat or a plane or a snort. You are a bird, and you are my mother. Yay, the end. All right, who wants to pick the next one? All right, come pick a book. Oh, we're doing Shark in the Park again. Okay. All right, this is Shark in the Park by Leslie Sims, adapted from a story by Phil Roxby Cox, illustrated by Stephen Cartwright. Pup's in the park. He sees a shark. Look out! A shark! A shark! Pup barks. Pup finds Fat Cat. There's no mistake. I saw a shark. It's in the lake. It has a sharp and pointy fin. A fin, mocks Fat Cat with a grin. Big Pig is camping in the park. She's lighting a fire. Oh, what a spark. Big Pig, I've seen a shark, Pup barks. Pig laughs. You don't see sharks in parks. Hen's pens are making zigzag marks. You won't believe this, Hen, Pup barks. I've seen a shark. It has a fin and great big teeth and a scary grin. Sam Sheep's asleep where it's warm and dark. Wake up, a shark is in the park. Fat Cat grins, you silly pup. And Big Pig grunts, he made it up. A shark, clucks Hen, has quite a bite. Sam Sheep still sleeps. He thinks it's night. I saw a shark as clear as day, barks Pup. I'll show you. Come this way. Pup takes them all to see the lake. Hello, I'm swimming, calls Jake Snake. He jumps up with a splashy spring. The shark is Jake Snake's rubber ring. Oh dear, says Pup, I'm a silly thing. So no real shark. All right, we've read that one twice. I think we'll put that one down. Would you like to pick the next one? Okay. Okay, thank you. All right, this book is by Russell Punter and David Semple, and it is called Unicorns in Uniforms. It's opening day at the Snazzy Hotel. Lord Stork is due here. His stay must go well. The staff all look fine in marine uniforms with bright, shiny buttons. Stand by, unicorns. The doorman salutes and points to the door, but he spins it too quickly. Lord Stork hits the floor. Uh-oh. I'll carry your bags, sir, the porter declares, but he bumbles and fumbles, and they tumble downstairs. This way, yells the bellboy. I'll show you your room. Oh, it still isn't ready. I'll make the bed soon. Lord Stork goes to lunch. Clumsy waiters rush by. Watch that cucumber soup. Now it's all down my tie. I don't think he's having a very good visit. Lord Stork's had enough. Then the band starts to play. Ukuleles strum gently. Horns honk, honk away. Flutes toot a sweet tune, the music's divine. Your hotel is no good, but your band's truly fine. At least you like the music, right? Lord Stork has a plan. I'll buy your hotel. then make major changes, but all will be well. Now the snazzy hotel is a huge concert hall, and its unicorn orchestra brings pleasure to all. The end. All right, who's next? You'll pick the next one? Okay. This is Walt Disney's The Little Mermaid. Yeah, me too. Once upon a time, a little mermaid named Ariel frolicked below the ocean, exploring the hulls of sunken ships. She beckoned to her playmate, a roly-poly fish. "Come on, Flounder. I'm sure this old boat has lots of human treasure aboard." "I'm not going in there. It's spooky." "Don't be such a guppy. Follow me." Swimming inside the ship's cabin, Ariel discovered some rusted silverware. "Oh my gosh, have you ever seen anything so wonderful?" Ariel swam to the water's surface and found her seagull friend. "Scuttle, do you know what this is?" She held up the fork. "Judging from my expert knowledge of humans, it's obviously a dingle hopper. Humans use these to straighten their hair." Do you ever use a fork to comb your hair? No. "Thanks, Scuttle. It's perfect for my collection." Ariel dove to an undersea grotto where she kept her treasures from the human world. She hid her collection there because her father, the Sea King, forbade mer people to have any contact with humans. That night, Ariel saw strange lights shimmering over the ocean and swam up to investigate. On the surface, she gaped at fireworks that flared above a large sailing ship. Scuttles soared down through the flickering colors. "Some celebration, huh, sweetie? It's the birthday of the human they call Prince Eric." Forgetting her father's decree, Ariel peered at the young man on deck. "I've never seen a human this close. He's very handsome." Aboard the ship, Eric's advisor, Sir Grimsby, motioned for the crew's attention. "It is now my privilege to present our esteemed prince with a very expensive, a very large birthday gift. A marble statue carved in his exact likeness. Of course, I had hoped it would be a wedding present." The prince glanced away, gazing at the sea. "Don't start, Grim. The right girl's out there, somewhere." Far beneath the ocean, the wicked sea witch Ursula used her magic to spy on Ariel. My, the daughter of the great Sea King Triton, in love with a human. A prince, no less. Her daddy will love that. Serves him right, that miserable old tyrant banishing me from his palace just because I was a little ambitious. Still, this headstrong, lovesick girl may be the key to my revenge on Triton. She'll be the perfect bait when I go fishing for her father. On the surface, a sudden storm whipped across the ocean. The prince took charge. Stand fast, secure the rigging. Without warning, a huge bolt of lightning struck the vessel. Sir Grimsby slid across the deck. Eric, look out! The mast is falling. Ariel watched in horror. Eric's been knocked into the water. I've got to save him. With the storm swirling about her, Ariel desperately searched for Eric. Where is he? If I don't find him soon. Wait, there he is. Diving beneath the waves, Ariel spotted the unconscious figure. He's sinking fast. I've got to pull him out of the water before he drowns. She took hold of Eric and, using all her strength, managed to drag him to the surface. As the storm died down, Ariel dragged the unconscious prince to shore. He's still breathing. He must be alive. A Jamaican crab scuttled across the sand. It was Sebastian, the Sea King's music director. Ariel, get away from that human. Your father forbids contact with them, remember? But Sebastian, why can't I stay with him? Why can't I be part of his world? And she sang a haunting melody that voiced her longing to be with Eric forever. A moment later, Ariel was back in the water, and Sir Grimsby was kneeling beside Eric. You really delight in these sadistic strains on my blood pressure, don't you? Grim, a girl rescued me. She was singing in the most beautiful voice. I think you've swallowed a bit too much seawater. Here, Eric, let me help you to your feet. Back at the Coral Palace, Triton noticed Ariel floating about as if in a dream. Summoning Sebastian, the Sea King smiled. You've been keeping something from me. I can tell Ariel's in love. I tried to stop her. I told her to stay away from humans. Humans? Ariel's in love with a human? Triton found Ariel in her grotto. She was staring at Eric's statue, which Flounder had retrieved after the storm. How many times have I told you to stay away from those fish-eating barbarians? Humans are dangerous. But Daddy, I love Eric. So help me, Ariel, I am going to get through to you no matter what it takes. Raising his trident, the Sea King destroyed all her treasures. Then he stormed off, leaving Ariel in tears. As she wept, two eels slithered up to her. Don't be scared. We represent someone who can help you. Ariel followed them to Ursula's den. My dear, sweet child, I haven't seen you since your father banished me from court. To show that I've reformed, I'll grant you 3 days as a human to win your prince. Before sunset on the 3rd day, you must get him to kiss you. If you do, he is yours forever. But if you don't, you'll be mine. Ariel took a breath and nodded. The sea witch smiled. Oh, I almost forgot. We haven't discussed payment. I'm not asking much. just your voice. Sebastian, who had followed Ariel, scurried out of hiding. Don't listen, Ariel! But Ursula had already used her powers to capture Ariel's beautiful voice in a seashell and transform the little mermaid into a human. Aided by Sebastian and Flounder, Ariel used her new legs to swim awkwardly to shore. There, Prince Eric found her while walking his dog. He studied Ariel as she shied away from the animal. Don't I know you? Have we met? Ariel opened her mouth to answer, but she couldn't speak. Eric took her by the arm. Well, at least I can make amends for my dog's bad manners. I'll take you to the palace and get you cleaned up. Are we almost out? Okay. No, probably the end of this one. This one will probably do it. Longest book ever. Let's see. At the royal estate, Ariel was whisked upstairs by a maid. Grimsby discovered the prince staring glumly out the window. Eric, be reasonable. Young ladies don't go around rescuing people, then disappearing into thin air. I'm telling you, she was real, Grim. If only I could find her. The following afternoon, Eric took Ariel for a rowboat ride across the lagoon. Almost 2 days gone, and that boy hasn't puckered up once. How's she going to get that boy to kiss her? Maybe this will help create the romantic mood. And Sebastian began conducting the sea creature chorus, and they sang a lovely song. From her ocean lair, Ursula saw them tumble into the lagoon. That was too close for comfort. Can't let Ariel get away that easily. She began concocting a potion. Soon, Ariel will be mine. Let's see. The next morning, Scuttle flew into Ariel's room to congratulate her. The prince had announced his wedding. Overjoyed, she ran downstairs, but hid when she saw Eric introducing Grimsby to a mysterious dark-haired woman. The prince seemed hypnotized. He said, "This is Vanessa. She saved my life. We're going to be married on board ship at sunset." Ariel was confused because she had rescued Eric. Sebastian found Ariel sitting on the dock, watching the wedding ship leave the harbor. Suddenly, Scuttle crash-landed beside them. He said when he flew over the boat, he saw Vanessa's reflection in a mirror. She's the sea witch in disguise. Sebastian splashed in the water. Flounder, you help Ariel swim out to the boat. I'm going to get the Sea King. Dripping wet, Ariel climbed aboard the ship just before sunset as Eric and the maiden were about to be married. Before Vanessa could say I do, Scuttle attacked her. In the scuffle, the seashell necklace crashed to the deck, freeing Ariel's voice. Suddenly, Vanessa sounded like the sea witch. Eric, get away from her! Ariel smiled at the prince. Oh, Eric, I wanted to tell you. Ursula grinned. You're too late. The sun has set. Ariel felt her body changing back into a mermaid. As she dove into the water, the witch transformed her into a helpless sea plant. You're mine, but don't worry, you're just the bait to get your father. King Triton said, I'll make a deal with you, Ursula, just don't hurt my daughter. Instantly, Triton was changed into a tiny plant, and Ariel resumed her mermaid form. She stood heartbroken before Ursula, now queen of the ocean. We're almost done. This has got to be one of the longest books. Suddenly, Prince Eric appeared. He tossed a harpoon at the sea witch, hitting her in the arm. Ursula snatched up the king's trident. You fool! And the sea witch pointed the weapon at Eric. Ariel rammed into her, knocking the trident loose. Eric, we have to get away from here. The moment they surfaced, huge tentacles shot out of the ocean. Eric, look out, we're surrounded. Ariel gasped as an enormous monster emerged. It was a sea witch. Let's see. She commanded the waters into a deadly whirlpool. The prince struggled aboard one of the sunken ships that was caught in the whirlpool. As Ursula loomed above Ariel, Eric plunged the sharp prow through the sea witch, destroying her. The mighty force sent Eric reeling toward shore. As the unconscious prince lay on the beach, Ariel perched on a rock and gazed at him. Triton and Sebastian watched from afar. She really does love him, doesn't she, Sebastian? The Sea King waved his trident, and Ariel was once again human. The next day, she and Prince Eric were married on board the wedding ship. As they kissed, the humans and merpeople sent up a happy cheer, linked at last by the marriage of two people whose love was as deep as the sea and as pure as the young girl's voice. The end. All right. Thank you for coming to Crayon's Corner for stories and coloring. I hope you had a good time. You can take your color pages, and if you would like, you can even take your box of crayons with you. And then please feel free to pick a toy or something out of the green box to take with you to keep as yours. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for coming.